Hey, what's going on, guys? 118 Seth Shadow here. Has everyone been doing well? Certainly hope so. It's been almost a year since I got started with these market watches, and I do want to announce that I made a quick announcement in comments about a week ago, but for the next week until around November 8th, I won't be doing any market watches for that time frame. So basically, it'll be about a week and a half worth of time where I won't have any market watches to announce. I'm going to be busy during that time frame and won't have access to my computer for a while. So expect me back sometime after the 8th. And the same goes for anyone who buys from my TCG Player store. And for those of you who do, thank you very much for your support. But I'll be closing that after tomorrow night until the same time frame. So it'll only be temporary. Until then, yeah, I just won't be available for that time. But with that said, let's go ahead and get into today's Market Watch, which will be the last for just about a week. Starting with Orpheus Mask, which I was talking about how this one might inch up or down $1 or two, and it looks like it's inching upward right now. 8 listings left, and we've been seeing sales at $13 to $15, and there are a number of copies available just over 13 right now. So, will it keep going? Honestly, after some playtesting of the deck, I was hesitant to play it when I was first playtesting it, but after doing some more, it's a little stronger than I expected it to be, at least against Gondiva, which I thought would be a really bad matchup for this. Turned out I never actually lost to it in my playtesting, so yeah, that's a thing. Let's see, Famed Blazing Demonic Lady Orions. This is from set 11 and is the Order Cycler from that set. I expected this to at least take a bit of an increase thanks to Omnigruso and the Mask of Hydragoom basically making this a pretty good contender as a tech in that deck. But ultimately, it doesn't look like anything happened with this card. It's down in value, below $1 to pick up. Market price is only 60 cents for the triple rare. If you want the FFR right now, it's also under its market price at about $21, and the market price is $23. So it's still really cheap to pick up if you want to play this in Omnigroso. Not much more you can get from that, so definitely the time to pick it up if you intend to play it. Greedo Mask. I've been hearing a few things about this. I didn't take a look at the recent BCS results because I heard that it did pretty well. But just taking a look at it, Greedo Mask right now is also under $1 if you want to pick up the triple rare. If you want the FFR, there are 3 listings on that one at $31 to start. Market price is just around there as well. So another one where if you do want to pick it up, there really isn't any reason not to given how cheap it is right now. Operate Master Freiheart. We haven't talked about this one in a while, but I would anticipate this might see a bit more of a gain once we have set 13 and the new variant of Vanguard. In any case, the current triple rare is 33 listings at 12-ish dollars right now, below the market price of almost 15. And if you want the FFR, well, let's just say this fell from grace. This was the most expensive FFR you could have picked up in the set back when set 9 first came out. And now it's a $59 card and the market price is still in the 70s, so hasn't really been going too far. And futuristically, I mean, it's still a tech to fetch you Persona rides, but we'll have to see what comes since set 13 is the last of Wildress. So I would imagine we might get new mechanics or stuff that might change things for us. Diablo's Viamont's Bruce is another card that has been dipping in value, especially when you take a look at the triple rare. It's now $4 base and the market price is about $7. 26 listings too, so still plenty available on that front. The FFR is 34-ish, market price is about 38-ish. And if you want the DSR, it's $99 base right now, and Market price on that one is about 113. And then today, Bushiroad announced the ride line for Shiranui Oboro for the Stride deck set, and we covered Virina Espiridia just the other day as one of the options for the deck. And yeah, after the announcement, players went back in on this. This card has been up and down between the 20s to the 40s to the 50s sometimes, and now it's been selling for $40 plus right now with only 3 listings left from 40 to 50. So now that we're actually getting the reveals for Shiranui, it really just becomes a matter of if there's any chance of this getting dampered by other cards just utilizing too much soul, because you need the soul to be able to really utilize this. We'll have to see as more reveals come along, but for now it is up in value. Now, something that I don't understand, Dragonic Overlord got bought out. The SP copy from A Brush with Legends suddenly ran out of listings, and now there's only the one listing from me right now. I don't know what happened here, so if you have any idea, I'd like to hear it. But this card, since yesterday, had a bunch of copies go for 1922. Yeah, someone just bought out the whole lot of these, all the way up to $80 for 3 copies. And I don't understand why at all. I was looking through some of the other Overlord support, but there was no real change I could see in the triple R. The end is still about the same, so I don't know what happened here. It's just been bought out, and yeah. If anyone knows what happened here, I'd be curious to see. Nine-Tailed Fox Spirit Tamayura, the starter for the entire glitter chain, is also bought out to the point of only one listing at $200, which, yeah, I don't see that happening. But right now, let's see. Last listing sold for $55. Previously, it sold as high as $75, so it can definitely sell high. But $200, the last time I saw a starter go up this high like this was probably Eva when it was at its peak. And even then, I don't remember it ever selling. I think it may have sold for $120 at the highest, but I don't think this can go to $200. But we'll have to see what happens. Orphis Regis, the SP copy of this card from Festival Collection. There's only one listing on this one. $300. And the last listing sold on the 21st for $150. Earlier it was selling for $81, $80-ish dollars. So $300? Yeah. That's all I can say about that, not much else. Hardiness Tiered Sorceress, the crit-based effect heal trigger. This one is also from Festival 2022, and right now the SP is on Buyout. Only one listing available at $90 for that, and 15 listings on the double rare starting at $275 with a market price over $350. So if we take a look at history on the double R, overall with the last few weeks, its market price climbed from about $250. Recent sales have been $4. More recently, we've been seeing cheaper ones hit the market, but they have been going back up from $2 to $250 back to $3, and available listings are $3 going on upwards. So yeah, any lower than $2, it's likely to get eaten up easily. Cure Flare Draco Kid is another one to consider here. The SP on this one, more listings than Sorceress, 6 overall, but it's $58 market price and $58 base, while the double rare is currently $190 base and $258 market price. History on the double rare for this one, it's actually been on a downtrend in comparison since around the beginning of September. Its market price almost got to $4, and it's fallen out since. But in terms of sales, it still sells pretty consistently around $250. So $250 is probably around the point where it'll stay at until more players just really want to get into it for either Oboro or any other reason besides that. And the last card I want to cover today is the Hot Stamp of Sunrise Egg. This is the Bushiroad on the Road that came out in 2022, and right now it has one listing available at 50 cents before becoming a $4 plus card. So you want this hot stamped egg? This is probably the best. This is probably a good listing to get in on because I don't see it getting much lower given that it is a full art on top of that. So 50 cents is not much to ask for on this. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Again, I will be out for at least a week and a half, but I will definitely restart after that, so I will see you all then.